Five. Just making sure my mic and audio seem to come through okay, which they do seem to be, thankfully. Let's go very quickly test to make sure that the chat's coming through. Yep, it is. Good, good, good. Oh, this game is a nightmare. I got all the cutscenes play because the voice acting's great. Then there's only like 4 cutscenes in the game. A metal mommy man. We'll see who wins now. I played this game so much when I was young. Alright, let's figure out. So, gonna start a new game, of course. Assuming we record slot 1. The game's gonna start with a bunch of open questions, which will actually determine whether or not I get Agumon or Gabumon. Agumon is easier to work with, and Gabumon is weirder to work with. Because your evolution charts will ultimately determine what moves you get access to, and what Digimon you get access to, and the way evolutions work in this game is a nightmare. Let's just go with... Do you prefer day or night? Let's go with day. What is the canon name for the character? I think it's Akira? Ah, we've Grant. Let's just call him Eagle. You also name your Digimon partner. And let's call him Garfield, because he's going to eat me out of house and home the entire game. Oh, no, that's not how I spelled Garfield. I'm a moron. Oh. It's probably a shortcut key for backspace. Am I out of characters? I'm out of characters and I find a different name. We'll call him the partner. Out of characters. Oh, what am I gonna call him? What the hell am I gonna call the Digimon? Oh, the CG faces are weird. So yeah, as with any Digimon media, it starts by you getting pulled into the digital world. Who would have thought? And the Digimon at the start are going to explain the premise of the game, basically. So, you know, he arrived at work. A human, just as I said, Gigi. Digimon being the one with the staff. God, some of the grammar spacing is weird in this, where they don't take new spaces after commas. And we get our partner Digimon, who starts as Agumon because of the choices I made at the start. This is one of the first pieces of the Digimon media, just after the release of the Tamagotchi, like the little keychains, which you're going to see in the background here. And roughly around the same time, the original cartoon, or, you know, anime if you want to call it, launched as well, so this really was the precursor to a lot of Digimon. And Digimon's explaining here that Digimon have started to move out of the city. And generally the basis of the game is going to be finding them and just convincing them to come back to the city. So the general premise of the game is just find Digimon and convince them to come back to the city. So the mechanics of this game are wild. Here's the meat farm. They grow meat on a farm. And he's gonna give me 3 pieces of meat a day. I need to come back the next day if I want more meat. And meat plays a big part on raising Digimon because, you know, they get hungry. And everything that gets hungry has to be fed. So conserving meat and gathering more food is going to be a very important early game resource. Gonna head back into Digimon's house here. Gonna talk Tokumon. And he fires me a bunch of starting items, which includes more meat. Some restoration items, including basically a revive, a medicine, some MP floppies, and some recoveries. All of which are incredibly useful items. Yurimon's going to explain the general surroundings of the area. So the native forest surrounds the city. Digimon there, you know, they're not strong at all. There's a training camp on the west side. It's very important how the game works. Like, incredibly fundamental to the game's raising system. There's a tropical jungle on the east side across the river. We're going to be heading there not so long into the game. There's a mountain and lake on the east side. It's a dead end. But, you know, there's going to be a way across the lake later on in the game. And there's an ocean to the south. There's a high mountain in the north, but it's also apparently a dead end. And, yep, there must be vast areas in the north. That's going to be the Toronto region, which is generally difficult to get to because you have to get past Tyrannomon and, you know, he'll suplex you into oblivion if you're not prepared for him. So, I'm going to start by... What Digimon should I aim for? I think I might make myself just a little bit easy for myself. And I'm going to aim for... In fact, I'm going to just show how this works. So I've got Agumon, and I'm going to aim for Birdramon. So I have to have 3 or more care mistakes. Weight has between 15 and 25, and I have to have at least 100 speed. These requirements are actually relatively easy, thankfully. So I'm just going to gather up a bunch of stats quickly here before I go out and get the first Digimon battle sorted. And they're hungry. So by feeding them, it restores hunger. It also affects their weight. As you can see here, the weight is 16. It would have been about 14 or 15 a second ago before I fed them. And managing weight isn't as important for your first evolution, but will become a lot more important for your ultimates or even some of the stronger champion Digimon. And my starting technique is going to be Spitfire. There is different categories of technique. Agumon can use lots of fire techniques and some of the melee battle ones. But Spitfire is actually a relatively okay starting ability because it's a projectile. And you can stun lock enemies with it. Even hard enemies you can just stun lock forever. Oh. Typical. And let's go and fight our first Digimon. So it's going to be a mirror match against another Agumon. It's actually the player character who says, okay, let's go fight. Like, the other Digimon doesn't even outwardly seem like they're hostile. And in the battle system in the game, you're sort of letting them do their own thing. Like, there's different commands. Your call is they pretty much just go on autopilot. There's an attack one that just says, please just attack them. Then there's defense, there's keep your distance, there's conserve your MP. Then you'll eventually learn the ability to tell them to use specific attacks. But whether or not they can use these commands is determined directly by the brains of the Digimon. If your Digimon's thick as shit, he ain't gonna know what you're saying. And Agumon's gonna drop a healing item, I believe. Yep, small recovery. Good. I lost. Rats. Maybe we should invite him to the city. Excuse me, could you come to the city? What? City? We know a place? Well, yeah, sure, why not? And that's our first join to the city, which is a bank where you can store items long term. Because if you get killed, they just won't steal your items. Yep, there's no mushrooms down here. see, it's almost noon, so I'm going to make a race down to grab Coelamon at Coela Point, because that's a very important early game progression. Like, even though the Digimon here aren't strong, if I get into a fight right now as a rookie, there's a good chance they'll just blow me out of the water. So you don't really get into any encounters if you just dodge Digimon and just don't touch them in the field. And we got Kunamon here. Kunamon is actually another join you can get, and he's gonna eat the vegetation on one side of the bridge that Yoramon mentioned earlier. I'm gonna idle here for a little bit, just so it's gonna head into noon. Because in Coela Point, which I'm just going to go around and show off, down in Coela Point, when it hits noon, there's going to be a Digimon that will take me across the river. And in the riverside area, there's going to be some important vendors. Like, you can grab Betamon there, who opens a shop. And you can also grab Centauramon, who's also an important Digimon. Probably should try and get the champion first before wandering off, because then I can withstand more hits in Centuramon's room, now I think about it. Like, I can't take Kunamon right now. Kunamon's not difficult, but he can put a bunch of different status effects on you, and the status effects hurt more than his attacks. So I'm going to need 3 care mistakes, and I need more than 100 speed for Birdramon. Those requirements are not hard to meet by any means. And getting Birdramon and then heading over to the forest side is going to be very, very useful, because then I can learn Spinning Shot. I'm not going to save it just yet. I'll do my first save when I see a Digimon I can use. What's the stats looking like? I want to make sure that, you know, we need a bunch more HP. Just keep the offense under 100, because I don't want to meet another target for another evolution. And I should try and just get 3 care mistakes on the dot, so I'm just gonna let him, for lack of a better term, let him shit himself 3 times. There's today's meat. That's all I really wanted. Yeah, I should maybe just took Coelamon's point when I had the chance. Because now I'm just going to be kind of waiting for the evolution to happen. Just going to do some quick scanning, see if there's any mushrooms here. There's one. And I'll go and see if I can beat Jumojimon. Because beating Jumojimon starts a timer in the game for the progression into the volcano area. So this is the drill tunnel. it's... Drill Tunnel's weird. It's eventually going to lead into a bunch of different areas, but for now it's everything's sealed off, because Digimon will have to drill through it, you know, because it's a drill tunnel. And I can probably beat up Monochromon as long as I use healing throughout the fight if I get into a bad spot. So he's complaining it's hot. Do something. You know, what's going on? It's too hot. He can't take it anymore. And he just gets angry and wants to fight. So he's aiming but still not enemies. As long as he spitfires rapidly, then he can just knock him out of his animations. Which is why speed is a generally okay stat at the start of the game. Just, if I get hit and Purgo, I'll lose like 300 to 400 health. And I'll just slap on a recovery item. Come on, fuck him up. There we go. No, he's not going to know that this is most likely. That's fine. And this will win the fight. So a bunch of money, some relatively small stat improvements, and I learned to move Sonic Jab. Oh, okay, I actually learned something there. Good. So he's complaining he got weird because of the heat. You know, I know it's hot, but be cool, man. The more they dig, the more hot it gets. So, you know, it's in a volcano. That's to be expected. But, you know, maybe there's a fire nearby. They don't know the reason why. They're probably digging towards the center of the volcano, most likely. And they're saying they have to bear the heat and just keep on digging. So now they're saying they're going to try and hurry and dig the tunnel. So this has actually started a timer in the game until... Oh, jeez, he needs a shit. I need to get him... Wait, no, I need free karma stacks for Bergamon, so it's okay to just let him go. Because the game's evolution system is really messed up, where making mistakes is a requirement for certain Digimon. So looking after your Digimon perfectly actually nets you a worse result. Like, you might actually get Numemon instead of something good for looking after it correctly. Which is a really weird, like, requirement. So it's still morning in the game. It's going to be afternoon when Coelum Point opens up. I could probably take Palamon if I'm careful about it. Well, it's day. I better go up and get the free meat. I'll have to pass by the toilet, but I don't want to actually use it, so I'll just take the long way around. I want to avoid encounters with the Betamon because the Betamon have a water move, which, you know, Agon's going to be weak against. So I'm going to take this right-hand path into the south side of the city, then head north and just completely bypass. Well, suppose I don't need to bypass anymore, he just took the dump. So you can see the city here is completely empty. So, hey, do you know there's a broken bridge in the east part of the city? We're not going to use it, since we don't even think about it. They're unable to fix it on their own. Until then, just feel free to check out both sections of the bridge and then come back and see them. So that's pretty much a precursor for getting the Quelimon Point quest done. And that's how you actually cross the bridge itself. As you go to Quelimon Point, and then they'll take you across the river. That's... Oh. Yeah, alright, got the meat for today. Oh well. scout for some more mushrooms then, just while I'm heading down to Palmon. I could probably beat Palmon, then rotate to Quelimon Point. Assuming I don't lose the Palmon, which would be, that would be hilarious. Because usually I take on Palmon whenever I'm a champion. Just to make it a wee bit, like, less dangerous. There you go, mushroom. Because Palmon's going to open up the second tier of the meat farm and give giant meats instead of normal meats. Which is... it's a pretty good upgrade, because it fills more of the Digimon's stomach. It gives better results for weight training. Because, you know, the Digimon being big and weighty is going to be important for evolutions. Because you want them to be bigger for the Digivolutions like Greymon or Tyrannomon, where they have to be big. Let's hope this does not go badly. A flower? I'm a flower. Are you listening? I said I'm a flower. Okay, this could go badly, or it could go well. It's alright, he's weak to fire. Oh, he blocked the poison, good. So he's actually on low MP now. Gonna fire an MP floppy. There's that water move I was afraid of that all the plant Digimon have. It can just chunk me for most of my health. And we got Palmon. And we got a good lot of money. So, Palmon also dropped a brain chip. And what chips do is they raise one of your stats. So, Palmon hates fighting. So we just invite them to the city instead, because it's peaceful. Palmon says it sounds like fun and says we'll find them useful. And joins the city. I was going to grab that brain chip because it's free. And because Palmon joined the city, we can go up and get some free giant meat because the tier just upgraded. Because, you know, we're still killing time before the Quelimon Point crossing. This gives me a chance just to wander in the forest, get some early Digishrooms, get the early, like, town upgrades. The meat one being one of the more important ones. The mushroom there. So I need 2 more care mistakes for Bergamon. Does Bergamon have a weight requirement? Between 15 and 25. I'm on 5. Oh boy, I need to force feed this Digimon. Something shocking. How much weight does it give each? Oh, their weight is very low. That's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. How do I resolve the weight problem? There's bought some giant meat. We're gonna... Next time Digimon's hungry, we're gonna force feed it giant meat. Okay, just making sure I talk to that Digimon so it tells me all about the different rumors and such. There's no new rumors, because I think there's a requirement that you talk to the Digimon for Quelimon Point to be accessible. Oh, that weight is gonna mess me up if I let it be, because I need it to be above 15, or I get Numemon. And you do not want to get Numemon in this game. It's an insult to be sitting with something that's literally shit. Well, it's a big goo monster. The one that's literally shit is Sukamon. But they're both filth style Digimon, and oh, they're not nice to work with. Like I need to get 3 care mistakes. I'm on 1 care mistake because I let him take the dump. But I need to make sure that I keep the weight up, so I can't like skip meals for care mistakes. You know, this is trying to get the weight up as much as possible. Let's just fucking feed him to his heart content. Seven weight. Yeah, I'll get him next time. Let's talk to Kunamon. Let's see if we can beat him. Actually, what's my health and everything sitting at? 800 health, 300 MP. Can I beat Kunamon as is? It would be risky. I think might as well come back for Kunamon after we get a champion. God, eat weight. Ooh. The early game of this is very stressful, because if you make a mistake, you're going to live with it for a long time. Like, even if I get in the moment, I can still progress the game. It would just be nice to have something that's not a Numemon. Just gonna idle here, waiting for the evening time, and feed them in the meantime. Like, I could be sitting spamming the training stuff, but I don't want to mess up my stats for the Birdmon evolution. Because if I have the wrong stats and get the wrong evolution, it'll make all the planning go out the window. Are you gonna take more of those fat food now? There you go. Yeah, 11 weight, we're getting up. Okay, I'm gonna take no chances with the weight requirement. Okay, it's sitting on 15 now. I gotta make sure it's over the requirements just in case it drops a bit. There we go. I'm just gonna change zones here, see if there's any mushrooms up in the Digimon bridge. And this is gonna be the left-hand side of the bridge. What is it? Just avoid fights. Nope, no mushrooms. The early game of this game can be a little bit dry and boring because it's all set up and waiting. Once you actually get a champion, you can just immediately start going out into the world and doing things. Like, I could go to Fagamon now and do things, which is why I'm actually waiting for the Quelimon point. But you know, it's just the waiting. Let's take him. Let's just take the chance. If I die, it's going to be a care mistake anyway, which is fine. So we're going to give Kunamon some food, and he's going to want to fight. Just on the spot, let's fight. So you see Kunamon's got about 1,000 health, like, he's pretty tanky. Oh, I blocked, thank God for that. That's the scary move. Where everything can go wrong from there. Then we can want to attack and then start mashing special. Oh yeah. Did he interrupt? No, he didn't. We got him. Do it. Finish him! Hit him! No! Oh, I blocked it. Thank God for that. Hit him! He doesn't have plenty. Come on, just did a special on us. Come on, attack! Hit him! Just hit him with anything! Fucking do it! No, come on! Just hit him, please! No! There we go, Jesus! Come on, dropping the MP chip. Good. Before I sell it for money. So this isn't good. What should I do? How about come to the city and work off what you ate? So, he explains it's an insectoid Digimon named Kunamon. Nice to meet you. And there's the MP trip. So what Kunamon does is he actually opens a shortcut between the bridge and the city. Meaning that to come down here, I don't need to go all the way around in the forest. I can go directly from inside the city. But the bridge is still out, and oh, there's the source of my second care mistake. Sorry, buddy. That stems the brakes. Is it free care mistakes I need? You require free care mistakes, yeah. Sorry, buddy. His weight's down a little bit. Just keep him in the threshold. Just still waiting for that evening time, so I can do other things. It's almost there. You can see the clock on the upper left. Once it gets into the orange part, that's evening. Come on, we're almost there. He's gonna go into the... There's still a screen before Quilla Point. I can just idle in. This is how panicky this game can be. Like, a lot of it is based on time. And this is one of the most important early game progressions. Like, this and the drill cave are important just to get done as early as possible. It's evening. There we go. Digimon's tired, but you know... If I want another care mistake, he's gonna get up, stay up for all for the night. Sorry, buddy. Them's the bricks. Yes, we did come looking for you. Ah, is that so? The bridge upstream's broken. You want to go across the stream? Yep, sure, why not? Let's go. So he agrees to help. And we get to jump in their heads all the way across. Yeah, I know, buddy. I'm gonna immediately go back across the bridge and talk to Quillamon again to recruit them into the town. Oh, the bridge just magically appeared. Now the bridge is up and I can get across without needing to use the Quillamon point's timing. Which, as you can imagine, is very handy. Gonna come back down through Quillammon's bed. Like, you notice that the Digimon needs to sleep, but I'm just ignoring it, so that's gonna be the third care mistake. And the care mistakes are a requirement for Bergamon, which is messed up. Yep, Quillammon's still here. Oh hey, it's you, Bridgesfit, here making the city. Let me join it. And making a city means everyone on the island will be saved. Does that mean you come to the city? Yeah, come to the city. And Quillamon buggers off to the city. And there's a Digimon mushroom for food. What's the wait at? 15 minutes. See, the handy thing is if I go to sleep now, I can actually use it as a save point, which I can return to if things go bad, which I think is going to be more important than the care mistake is going to bring. So I'm actually going to do that. And if anything goes wrong, I can load this back up again. More food. Well, we need one more care mistake, so I don't have to worry about the weight too much, unless I get the third care mistake first, and then make sure the weight's up. And if I do it right, he should just evolve directly into Bergamon. I'm gonna make a pit stop. Yeah, just avoiding Numemon is pretty much the name of the game, because if you don't meet the requirements for evolution, you're gonna get him. Like, Numemon can be handy later in the game whenever you get access to Toy Town, but until then, you don't want Numemon. It's a nightmare field. Let's see. And Betamon's gonna be up here. So, he's a sort of gurning, then he instantly says, something came back to life. We're confused. He explains, he used to live in the city. We smell like the city. He goes on to say that it's scary. He left the city and he lost his memory, which is actually going to be an important thing in the game, as Digimon will be losing their memories. But thanks to us, he remembers everything now, and he wants to return to the city. So of course we agree, and it's lively now more than ever. And Benimon will join the city, and with it he'll open a shop. Okay, we're still in the mangrove region, which connects to the Amida Forest, which is where we get the Centaurimon join. That's handy. I could actually go... Let's see. I need to wait, so I'm gonna have to feed him. And let's use the last of our real meat. Okay, he's happy with that, so he's fed. I'm gonna try heading up to the invisible bridge. So when I inevitably go back to the city, I can then talk to Suramon and get the new rumour about the invisible bridge and actually progress to the canyon. I think it's up this way to the north. I'm just going to avoid all of these random encounters because I will get ruined if I get into a fight up here. I'm not supposed to be bringing a rookie this far into the game. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not taking the risk. If I get chumped by something big, the Digimon will probably die. And that's the room that has the invisible bridge in it, so I want to immediately come into this room and hold up and left just to dodge that encounter. Like that. An entrance to the Overdale is here. The Overdale, well, the mansion rather, has it's pretty much a big creepy vampire mansion. Oh no, it's dangerous. So by touching that, we've triggered a value in the game that says we can now get the quest from Suramon that tells us we can cross that, which gives us access to the Great Canyon. And it's just trying to meet as many of these little triggers at the start of the game that set things up for later. Because once I actually get a good Digimon, I can actually start going out into these areas and recruiting more. What's the weight? 15 weight. I need at least 15 weight to get Bergamon, but I need one more care mistake, which I'm just waiting for the Digimon to need to go to. I'm just gonna let him, you know, shit himself to get the third care mistake. Which still baffles me that that's a requirement in this game. And while I'm here, I can go to Amida Forest and get the Centaurimon. I think it's right in this room, and all the way up takes me to Amida Forest, I think. Nope. Come on, really fast. Yeah, you can't cross the bridge unless you know that the bridge is there. So you go to the bridge, which then triggers the ability to get the rumour from them, and then they say, oh, did you know the bridge there is invisible? And then because we know it's invisible, the main character can walk across it. It's strange little things like that that make up for the rumours work in the game. Okay, I hate this room. I can never remember how to get through it without getting shot. Like, you want to take cover as much as possible. I think if I come up and right here, and then up and left. Nah, got shot. Damn! That hurts. How much health am I on? If I take another shot, I'll be put back to the start of the room, so let's get a recovery. No, not. Ah, fuck. Choose the wrong one. I'll reinforce the wrong behavior. Let's. And now you've got to force him to recovery, because I don't want to get forced back to the start of this room. Oh, I hate this place. There's a way to get through here, and I just don't remember it. Let's get that free recovery, make the use of it. I can't see which one's gonna be the clear way. Yeah, and trying to get from here across to the cover on the left. Ah, it's on the right. That's where If I cross back over the same lane, that's where he shoots? Okay. Well, I've got it anyway. So this is the Centaurimon upgrade. You know, they say they want to test us, and that's why they're shooting, and they're sorry for it, and they're gonna head on to the city. And Centaurimon's gonna open the clinic. And then I'm not going to go any further into the Dino region, because there's going to be a Tyrannomon boss fight there. Oh, they're going to hurt a lot. Let's see, 15 weight, and I'm still in 2 care mistakes. I wouldn't say it's really breaking the game. Like, a lot of the game you can... I wouldn't say sequence break, but you can get some of the triggers for things early before you get your first champion. Ah, bugger. Just gonna avoid combat as much as possible, because I don't want to get... Well, I suppose getting killed does count as a care mistake, but I'd rather keep as much life as possible. And since they're hungry now, I can probably not feed them long enough to get the care mistake. So I'm gonna hold the hunger for until he, you know, until it's a care mistake, and then feed him for the weight, which should give me Bertramon. Oh yeah, Gabumon is hard to work with. I really like Gabumon and Gabumon's evolution line, but you know, aesthetically I like them. But in this game, all of the Agumon stuff's just better. Just gonna head back up and see if a day enough has passed so I can get the meat from the farm. I think I'm on the same day, but I just can't even remember. Is it? Yep, so... Hey, fix the bridge! So, like, I'm completely fine selling these MP and brain chips. Like, the stats are nice, but the money is a lot more useful early game. That'll give me about 10,000 bits, which is, you know, that's not a small amount of money for this part of the game. Because stuff like autopilot's incredibly useful. Even the small recoveries are, like, all of these items are just gonna carry me through a lot of the game. So I'm just gonna sell those chips. Because these help keep me alive during boss fights. The stuff I'm going to buy now. Going to hold 3 porta potties. So 3 autopilots. Not going to need as many of these. I don't think they sell... Yeah, they don't sell porta potties yet. Now I've got to stock up with some spare meats. Yeah, I think autopilot is... It's not essential to the game, it's just a very good quality of life thing to have access to them. Which is why I was gunning for the shops as early as possible to get them. So this is of course where Uramon explains that ever been to the Grand Canyon? Rumours there's an invisible bridge there, and that opens up the ability to use the bridge now. But you have to actually go to the bridge first to unlock the ability to do that, I believe. And there's a giant meat. Come on, Agumon. Get angry with me so I know I've got the care mistake. Because then I'll be able to feed to get you above the 15 weight, and then you'll hopefully evolve. Because, you know, Burgemon's pretty useful, because now I've got access to Grand Canyon. I think I can just go all the way to the Sand Yanamon, and then use the Sand Yanamon to get Spinning Shot. Because I remember doing that in one of my playthroughs last year, and it just made the game a lot easier to work with. That's a care mistake. That's all I needed. Now I can feed him. I think that was 2 care mistakes. I think that was 2 care mistakes instead of 1. Okay, well, he's no longer hungry and he took a... shit, so I think I've got above 100 speed. And I've got the required care mistakes. So I think all I need now is time. What stat can I level without breaking the requirements? Let me look at the requirement chart, because all I need is the speed. But I don't want to fulfill any of the other requirements. Because I don't want it to be a different Digimon, of course. Let's see. I could probably start boosting health then. It's hard to tell. Because I'm really... like, I really want to avoid getting the wrong Digimon. Like, I'm happy getting anything that's not a Numemon. But I put a lot of effort trying to get the Burgemon, so if I don't get it, it's going to be annoying. But I think I should be able to upgrade health as a stat. And not worry too much about... What date is it? It's day 3. I think it's 3 days worth it takes for your first evolution. Like, those 3 days pass very quickly if you sit in the training area a lot. So I think it's just about time for the evolution to happen. And the way I'm training is just to avoid hitting any of the other triggers. Let's try and keep them happy. Not because I need it, just because I'm feeling nice. I've got the prerequisite care mistakes, so I just need to make sure that I think I'm on the right track to get what I was after. If I'm not, it's going to be a laugh when I get Numemon. Let's see how things go. Day 4. Am I missing something? I don't think I am. Have I got too many care mistakes? Let me check the... I might have too many care mistakes. If I have too many care mistakes, that's also a problem. Yeah, there's no more other rumors I need to pick up. I guess I could just train some stats and just hope for the best. Which is a very Digimon World thing. I mean, I've got a save point just before this, so I can just boost speed, get some free HP, and see what happens. Yeah, he's happy. You know, I'm not actually aware of the money farming technique in this game. I would not be surprised if there's an easy way to do it. But I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some sort of item drop somewhere that sells for a lot of money. Because the only requirement for Birdmon here is speed. If I just keep pumping speed, I get free HP at the same time. He should have evolved by now. Something must be wrong. Because I don't know if Birdmon's free care mistakes or 3 or more, and I might have accidentally ended up with 4 care mistakes instead of 3. Because there was the feeding and the tall thing which overlapped. So now I'm curious as to how many I actually have. I'm just going to sit here in the gym and train until I get a champion, regardless of whatever champion it is. I guess I could just branch out the stats a bit and just hope I hit something that's, you know, just hit anything that's not Numemon. Yeah, he's tired. Can't do any more today. The real stress of this game is trying to figure out if you've done anything wrong. And if we rest here, it removes some of the tiredness. So I can use that to go back to the gym again. Right, we got something. Don't know what it is, but we got something. Oh, thank fuck for that. I think I can use this machine as the battle save thing as a normal game save as well. There you go. The game is afoot. I can actually do things now. What are my stats sitting at now? Because I could probably beef them up a little bit if I want to. I know they're okay. So I'm going to just make a beeline for the Great Canyon, get Monochrome on, and get Spinning Shot. You know, I played this game a lot when I was young, and I have no recollection how I learned anything in this game, because the game doesn't explain a lot to you. It feels like the sort of thing that if you had a guide, it would just make your life a lot easier. Do these Sandy Hammer have Spinning Shot, I wonder? Because I remember the ones in the Grand Canyon, the ones you aim for. You could just kill one and see what happens. Let's try and get one on screen instead of two. No, it's just normal Yamamon. It's funny that for the most part in this game you can avoid combat, apart from getting ticks. Oh, right, I don't have any variouses. Just survive one past the... There we go, survive past the dot. There we go. There's a good chance I might actually learn that air move from the Yamamon, because Birdmon's got access to some fire and air abilities. He's got an MP floppy for the trouble. Ah, come on! Now granted, the enemies have to use the ability for me to learn it. At the same time though, I don't really want to be hitting me with too much stuff. If I can learn anything, so be it. Let's get that MP flop and start heading to the canyon. As I was going to hold up and left, just to avoid the first encounter here. Just going to say it out loud just so I can remember to do that every time I enter Overdell. I could just walk in the front door and get Bakamon, but I might leave that for later in the game. Shop now, or I could leave it till later. I think I'll get Spinning Shot first and then get it on the way back. Wait, no, if I get it now I can go over to the elevator for Birdmon, get Spinning Shot, then beat Birdmon right there, because, yeah, this is the break-off point for that. Let me just go back and do Monochrome on. This stream is just me thinking aloud, to be honest. So of course we're going to work in Monochromon shop, and if we do well enough, Monochromon will join the city and open an even better shop. And having access to more vendors is always very... Oh, Jesus, one of these bastards already. Yep, they're happy with that. You don't want to piss off the penguins. Like, they're very fickle. They can seem like they're happy, and is... And the bartering here is just trying to gauge how unhappy the prices are. If we raise it, yeah, he's okay. Oh, Digimon. Yeah, the Digimon are also a little bit like stingy. The Gaburimon and the Gotsumon are generally amenable to... I keep interrupting my own sentence. Boy, I could use some meat! Yeah, he's happy with that. Hey Mal. Just sitting with a Bergermon in Grand Canyon for no reason. Here's more Gaburimon. There we go, medicine. Medicine's the big seller. Oh, come on, man. I think I'm making enough profits for Monochromon to join the city. Gaburimon is stupid. Let's... Nope, yeah, and he's not happy about that. He's not... no, that's... Yeah, he's happy with that. Yeah. It's like, hey, would you like to buy this for more? It's like, no. Weedmon are fickle, but the medicine is the big seller. If I can sell the medicine. Yeah, no, fuck him. Just don't even fuck with the Weedmon or the penguins. Don't even give them the time of day. Yeah, penguins just randomly don't care. But you could offer them anything and they'll walk out. boy, give me some meat. This section can be a little bit repetitive and boring, but the actual reward you get for it is very, very good. I forget what Monochrome even adds to the city, but I just know that his shop is, like, amazingly good. I think I buy porta potties there, actually. I don't even know what the actual requirement is. Like, if it's two 500. Oh boy. Ah no, he says it could have been better. So yeah, I didn't get him. Fuck me. I can sleep here, which means I can save, and saving here is a good thing, because I'm right next to a boss, a good move learning, and Monochromon. All of which are good. Alright, let's try that again. Because once I walk to the Digimon thing, I'm gonna get automatic teleport back to the city, so I want to get this done before I do that. So I need to push as much profit as possible, and just not even play it safe. I think that exacerbated icon means, you know, he's still gonna buy it. It's the angry one you all look out for. Yeah, it's a good, like, it's fun the first time you do it, but the fact that you're gonna be here at least once every run, and if you mess it up like I did, you're gonna be here for longer. Okay, medicine I have to sell, that's for good. There we go, medicine sold. The medicine selling, like, if you sell medicine for a higher price, it's a big chunk. I love the fact the main character tells people, I'll sell it to you for regular prices. Like, dude, don't even say that. Say you're giving them the price thing. Like, work on your sales technique there, bro. I'm just gonna shoot for the sky, doesn't even matter. There we go. Because, like, how about this price? And they're like, that's too much. I'll give it to you for regular price then. Like, if I was a customer, I'd go, I'm sorry, that wasn't regular price before? Oh, here's the weed. Well, he needs medicine. Medicine... No, I'm just gonna... I have to sell the medicine high. Has to be done. Doesn't matter how unhappy they are, I can risk it because the medicine selling is the biggest chunk of money. You think it's high? No, pay anyway. Okay, okay, fuck you then. Do I charge way too much? I know I do. You're buying it anyway though, because you need shit. Oh no, that's bad. I think there is some element of luck whether or not you will pass this, because how many times people ask for medicine. Boy, I want some meat. Nah, he's not gonna buy that. You think I charged too much? Are you still happy with it though? Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you then. Oh, that's bad. Like, he seemed like he was moderately okay with the price. You're charging too much. No, you're... no. Come on. Really? Ah. I'm gonna come back and do this later. I just cannot be... I'm not gonna sit here for ages and ages doing one little mini game. I'll come back and do them later. Are you still hungry? Hey, you bugger. You're gonna eat me out of house and home, Garfield. There we go. Right, is it this way? I forget my way around here, but I want to try and find the sand. Yeah, I don't want the bottom of the elevator. So if I could take the right here? Takes me to the elevator, take the elevator down all the way? Just leave the Digimon gang squad alone. That's it. That's the boy. He's gonna have to use spinning shot for me to learn it. And there it is. That's the spinning shot. Fuck him up. Let's go, boys. imagine I'll wait for him to make a move and then start spamming it just so he doesn't interrupt me. I didn't learn the move. Oh well. I'll just farm these enemies for a bit till I do get it. Let's see, where is a good state change? Oh, there's another Sanyamon there. Oh, he used the move. I'm good to beat him up. Not like I got any real choice of what my Digimon does. I can shout your call or attack. Oh, boy, that hurt. Yes. I didn't learn spinning shot. Digimon World 1. Take learning is weird. Weird and magical. I do not want to fight anything in Friesland. I will be destroyed on the spot. I actually think Bergemon, like, is unhappy there because it's cold. I think I need a vaccine type to enter the palace anyway. Really big. Boy, let's hope I learn it this time. I'll be stuck sitting farming Sanyamon. Sanyamon drop something. Oh, there we go. Spinning shot learned. The game is afoot. Can't hold anymore. What can I... It's gonna force him to eat one of those, clean inventory up a bit. What's protection do again? Protects condition in battle, so this is a preemptive, you can't do stuff on me. Gonna equip spinning shot. costs 150. Like, look at the upgrade. This did 66 per. This does a 389. Come on, take the MP. If I take it down, I think it takes me to where the Ogremon Fortress would be. How much MP do I have? I could have more. How do I reorganize inventory? There's a way of doing it. That's not too much. Well, let's do the Digimon boss fight. So it's going to be a mirror match, and this boss is very tough. Thankfully, I am very stocked up in healing items. I hear noise. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, that's prominence beam he's using. Just keep slapping them. Just keep doing it. Come on, slap his shit. Just gonna wait for Digimon to use something of his own and then counter with it. Oh, if I can find just the thing once more. I'll do something so I can special it. Got him. I didn't learn prominence being from him though, which is... it's a shame. But I still get spinning shot, which is fine. And this is an important detail for the long-term story, is there was humans here before. We're the only one on the island right now, and there were others before. And Digimon unlocks fast travel. And we're gonna get that free meat. Okay, we're rather low on health and all. We could beat out getting some sleep by doing some more training, pass some time, and then sleep. Have you heard of there's a strange plant growing in the tropical jungle? No, that... I forget the exact conditions to be able to go pick that plant. There we go. Any more rumors? Nope, this is the Grand Canyon rumor. Oh, there's the rumor about the Ogremon Fortress. There are bandits there, and they jump and rob you. So that's an important rumor, but I'm gonna need a little bit more stats before I go jumping onto the Ogremon's Fortress. Miramon might be open though. I forget how many days it is in game before Miramon opens after Jumojimon. But I did that in the first day, so hopefully. Ah, you bugger. Now, I'm not really too concerned with trying to evolve Burgemon into a next evolution, because a lot of the ultimate evolutions require a tamer level. And my tamer level is going to be nothing. Yeah, tamer level 0. And that's hell. It is literally nearly hell to try and get that up. Because it's pretty random, whether or not that'll go up. What's the next steps I should be going for? I've got the groundwork laid down. I could just go to the Jumojimon Cave, see if things are opened. Let's take a quick check down there. See what the deal is. Because it's kind of important to get the Jumojimon Cave quests on as early as possible, because then it starts the next one, which are all time gated. They're all waiting for the next part. Because once you head into the cave and fight the boss that's past the lava area, then you gotta wait more time for another part of it to open. Like, I can't remember where it even takes you out. I think it's a shortcut to the back end of the Dino region. I should have brought some more MP floppies before I came here. I'm going the wrong way. I think it's this way for the underground. Yeah, it's the pond area. Down the ways takes you to a different path that opens up a lot later in the game. Nah, we're nowhere near it yet. We could do the side quest and start carrying dirt out, but all it really gets is a little bit of stats and money. But it's just better to use your time more productively in this game, because your Digimon will die of old age. And you want to use your level Digimon as much as possible before it just keels over. I guess I could head... Let's head back to the city. Let's head back to the city and then we'll buy some more stuff from the shop. And then head to the Overdale and get the recruitment there. Let's stock up the 5 autopilots. Huh, what's that? Yeah, the clinic is now open because I got Centaurumon earlier from the Meta Forest area. I'm just going to very quickly take a bio break, and I'll be back in one moment. Hey, I am back. Right, what was I doing? I was trying to figure out where my next steps were. I was thinking about heading to the Overdell. I still need to do Monochromon shop. And Miramon's not opened up just yet, so it's unfortunate. So Bergemon is a fast travel point. I'm going to pay 1,000 to head to the Great Canyon. I could just walk there, but I might as well just use the service now that I've got it. And it takes me to, to this part. Yeah, it's gonna be the ambush from the Ogremon fellas. I think this plays in a bunch of different areas, but I think Ogremon's Fortress is the main one. Okay, so falling down here. I thought the ambush was in that room I was just in. Maybe it's a daytime ambush and it doesn't happen if it's night. Or I didn't go far enough for the scream and it just fell down instead. Where the fuck am I? Is it down from here to the fortress? I don't think I need to go near the fortress yet, though. I think I need to trigger the ambush first and then head to the fortress. Oh yeah, there's the gatekeeper of all my old runs. This bastard. I am stalked to the fucking teeth. You can't bully me. Oh, he's a chump. I remember him killing me back in the day. Fuck him up. Yeah. I've done nothing wrong. Go away. I have to wait for him to do something wrong before I'm able to storm his house. So I need to go trigger the ambush upstairs and then come back down here. Ah, come on. Sorry, Weedmon. You're gonna get hit. The money drop would be useful. Oh no, poison! Yeah! No! Run! 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 So that went well. Let's try it again. I get past him. I'm gonna wait for him to move and see where he moves and just head the opposite way. Oh, he just took a step toward. Ah. Always got to take a lot of hits to do him in. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to progress, guys. I need to try and get past him without fighting them. God, it's an awkward position. Hopefully this one doesn't have poison at the wazoo. Let's just stop all the way from the MP. Can't believe I got trapped in this corner by a fucking Digimon. want to get to the roof. Okay, I needed to fall down there anyway to be able to use the elevator to come back down after the ambush. What way was I? I think I need to come back this way to the ambush. Because I thought it was this screen you get robbed. They need to come in from the south side? Because I know the bandits exist. Because whenever I was here before, it was playing the music for the fortress, so yeah, here they are. Ooh, prickly mushroom. And this is where spinning shot's gonna be real useful, because it's also AoE. Ow. Come on, Doomin. I forgot how much health Digimon actually has. Gonna wait for Digimon to attack and then counter with super. Oh, he's gone. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh, I'm confused. There we go, I got past Digimon 1, meaning the fortress is now open. The problem is though, it took a lot of resources and I was lucky to get out of there actually. No, I've not got Sukamon. I thankfully avoided getting a Numemon or Sukamon. By meticulously planning the first of the game. I can't remember what the prickly mushroom even does. That HP chip would be good just to eat, but I think the protection might not be the most useful thing in the world to have of me. I think the medicine isn't as useful because they can just autopilot back to the town and use the clinic. But I think it sells for an okay amount. I think the protection is the... God, what can I ditch here? I could sell the chip, but I don't think that's a good idea. Let's head back to Monochrome 1. We could do the Monochrome 1 quest now. Then head back to the city to buy some more supplies. So if I remember what Mal was saying earlier, I need to get more than 2,500. However, that's just a good target to aim for, since that's what they remember it being. Even if this goes wrong, some free money will be useful, so I can use it for teleports and items. You think it's a bit high? I gotta sell high to actually get past this minigame. There really isn't much to talk about of the Monochrome 1 quest. I mean, it just sort of speaks for itself. Like, there is a little bit of strategy of just seeing how far you can push each of them. Like, you know, because there's unhappy feats, it's not going to take the high price. Going to offer him the normal price. He's going to say, yeah, sure, let's take the deal. Just try and offer everything at the highest price and see if people react angrily. There is a lot of luck to this, unfortunately. Like, every little bit of profit matters. And you pretty much have to sell medicines at the highest price. Where profit margins are higher than they were for the halfway point last time. Oh no, Digimon. Shoot for the skies. No, let's not take a risk. Digimon are extremely unpredictable when it comes to buying and selling. Here's another one. Oh, that was lucky. With Digimon, you kind of just have to hope. All these Digimons asking for porta potties. Yeah, I know the feeling, buddies. Porta potties and autopilots. You're always just hoping that you don't get a no seal, because a no seal, I think, causes less Digimon to come. That's not good. Oh, good Burrymons. You're, lovable idiots. Oh no, another Weedmon. Nah, that pisses him off. Quiet sap. Get the free 20 Reborn. Oh no! I didn't get the fucking... Just off 2000. I think 2000 might be the target for the monochrome on the cushion. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Happy. Right, let's try the monochrome one again. God, I keep not getting enough. When I do that last batch, there wasn't a single Digimon asking for medicine, which is depressing. It was all porta potties and meat. It's only 15 profit to sell the meat at normal price. Oh, there we go, medicine. Raise price. That's way too high. No, I need to sell it at max price. Fuck you, mate. Well, I shot myself in the foot there. Just shoot for the skies and see if I can get the Digimon to buy the medicine at max price. And it worked. Like, you just need to push this as high as you can and just ignore a lot of the complaints. There you go, another medicine buy. Oh, yeah, that would have been really good if he bought that. And he's not gonna buy it at the upped price. Because I'm about halfway there now. If I could just get lucky enough to have some more medicine cells. Yeah, I'm pushing things far too much this time, but you know what? It's grand. Like, you sort of have to push things as far as you can to get as much money as possible for the recruition. Apart from whenever they're very unhappy like that. Because it feels like, oh, this is this percentage chance where they're going to accept the deal you give them. Come on. Please buy medicine. Please come buy your medicine for your sick and ailing Digimon children. There we go. There's some profit. Yeah, with Digimon. You know, usually I get this minigame first try. Now it's, I feel it's like, what, 5 times a day? I don't know, Zab. This game is weird with its, with its translation. I think you charge too much. Well, so do I, mate, but I gotta make profit somehow. Please buy medicine. Oh no, he's not gonna buy that. Yeah, the profit. Why is it in letters and not numbers? Like that fucks me up as well. I suppose it's just worthwhile asking why they don't take a space after commas. We got a nice porta potty for more than it's worth. Oh come on, man! Buy the overpriced goods. Please give me the profit. I can't believe I'm gonna be stuck in Monochrome shop for so goddamn long. I can come back and get him generally anytime I want, now I've got the teleport point open. But I don't want to be sitting with Monochrome for that amount of time. Let's see if we can get Pokemon Fortress done. I need more restoration, and I need, yeah, I need a lot more restoration items. Ah, come on. Scold him, just so he's gonna eat that I gave him. Eat autopilot. Teleport back to the city. We're gonna get some more healing items and prepare to fight the Ogremon Fortress. I don't even know what my prosperity is sitting at. If I walk into Digimon's house and check, I might get ambushed by Greymon on the way out, which completely hard locked one of my game runs once. These are generally very useful. Let's check the prosperity. There's a chance I'm going to get ambushed by Greymon on the way out, but that's a chance I'm going to have to take. What is my prosperity? Yep, I know about all this stuff. This is what I did so far. Quillmon came to start a shop. Betamon came here, also wants to make a shop. Barjamon came here as a messenger. Prosperity rate is 10, so nowhere near how much it's going to be for the... Yep, I know, but the fishing gauge. So what the baby Digimon there was telling you is if you get the finishers up and mash L and R, it'll just bring up the... well, just make it go up faster. Technically a new day would have passed, so I'm going to get some more meat from the meat farm, where they grow the meat out of the ground, because that's how it works. Right, where am I going to head? I was thinking about the Overdale, because I can get Bakamon there, and then my Otismon there as well, if I play my cards right. Yeah, if I'm sitting with autopaths, I don't really need the medicine as much because I can just teleport out of somewhere really handily. Just gonna double check just make sure there's no new rumors I need to pick up. Well, I suppose it's nighttime, so you can't actually pick up more rumors. Also, ignore the black rendering issue on the ground. Just ignore it. If you ignore it and pretend it's not there, you won't see it. There's gonna be a lot of different chips in the Mons's mansion. I'm probably gonna eat a lot of them. Okay, no Piximon. If Piximon was there, I still wouldn't fight him. Like, even though he only appears like once a year in game, or something silly like that. He ruins you. Like, he legit will just destroy you. Getting into the Overdale can be a little bit awkward because you have to sort of align yourself and then dodge those two, which I didn't, but let's go and get some more money. Oh yeah, they're jumps compared to spinning shot. Go throw some more MP while the battle's ending for the sake of just making sure I'm topped up enough to use a couple spinning shots. So come on, drop some meat. Yo, it's nice that the Digimon card game actually has artwork on a lot of their cards that reflect this particular game. Because there is a Sukaimon artwork, which shows them outside the Overdale. And there is artwork of Sabermon in the Overdale as well. Oh, no, the Sabermon is in the Dino region. Hello, Bakamon. Baki. Oh, I forget. I think it's... Is it yes, no, yes, or yes, yes? Yes. No, he doesn't know about that one. Oh, no, that was it. Yeah, so communicate with Bakamon, he can't speak. But he can understand you, so, you know. Well, I say he. I don't really think Digimon have genders to speak of. But stop by. Oh, I need to be a virus Digimon to get in there. That's why having the Mamon's kind of handy. Because you can just walk into places like that, no bother at all. So I'm going to have a Digimon whose purpose it is to job into a Numamon so I can do Overdale. It's also hilarious that Digimon can hit each other with AoEs. Oh, no, I don't have MP. There's a chance I can actually learn that move, the full screen AoE, the influx dot. It's a good move, by the way. I think I just learned it. Should be Heat Wave or Heat Ray or something. Heat Laser learned! It is legitimately a good move. It does a lot less damage than Spinning Shot by a big margin, but it's going to be useful if I get another Digimon who can't use Spinning Shot. Which is a very real possibility if this one dies, which is a very real possibility from taking too much time. Right, I'm going to go try and do Oberlon Fortress now. It's still doing the Miramon countdown in the background because it takes a long time for Miramon to open up. Was it? Oh, you fucker! Of course you need a fucking shit. Well, we're too far to turn back now. I'm not gonna fucking teleport him out here. Like, I don't think the care mistake is really gonna matter since it's already a champion and it's already a champion that's able to do things. Like, I'm not gonna get him into ultimate. I just don't have the tamer level for that. Just lure the Digimon away. What's my health and stuff at? Yeah, gonna need it. Don't you want to recover health? Right, we're in the fortress entrance. Hello, what are you? Prickly mushroom. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bergeron. We're just not in the good position for that. Oh, does Megadramon require care mistakes? You know what? Let's find out. Right, I have Bergermon, who only goes into Phoenixmon. Where's Phoenixmon? You must stay below 3 care mistakes, and you have to have 4,000, 4,400, 600. Ooh, that's a lot. So that's not happening anytime soon. I tried something cheeky there. I love this boss battle theme. Like, unapologetically, I think it's great. Oh, they hurt! Just AoE them before they get to attack again. Just take them down. Come on, boys, take them down. Oh no, they're buffing up. Just AoE him. Yeah, sure. That's a good amount of money, not gonna lie. Yeah, there's no good way of getting through there. Oh, one of them's running away. Good. That's the kill. God, the background art in this game is so lovely. Just hit him! Just hit him! Don't think, just hit! There we go. What'd they drop? Recovery and something else happened. Magma Bomb learned. Yeah, Ogremon Fortress is a good enough place to learn some moves, just because there's so many forced encounters, and you got hit by a lot of fire moves, and lots of Digimon have fire moves. I remember Magma Bomb being quite useful. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Confusion and free up. Yeah, that's a good move. I think Magma Bomb's not too hard to learn. Like, even if you don't get it all the way to Miramon, you still got a good chance to learn it at Miramon himself. Like, I think Heat Laser's a move I usually try and learn, because it's a full screen darter. But learning Heat Laser from anything is kind of awkward, because not a lot of things use it reliably. Where was it I got Heat Laser last time? I got it from the enemies outside Overdale, like the Fire Dogs. I will take the free recovery items. If you're going for the Thunder Justice route, how would you even go about that now? Like, I know people do some crazy stuff trying to get Bakamon really, really early by killing their own Digimon, but I gotta imagine that's not what you do. Because finding a Digimon who's able to do that early is, hell. The main thing I was aiming for was Bergemon and Spinning Shot, because Spinning Shot's got a power of about 400. That was my opening strategy, was just get Bergemon in this as early as possible. Because like Magamon's good, Heat Laser's good, but Spinning Shot just does a lot more damage. That was generally the opening I was heading for. Can I take one more step? There we go, fruit. Like, the artwork in this game is so... Like, just look at this room. How pretty this is. That makes sense. Also, that big piece in the background, the big wooden thing, sitting a bit beside the TV, is actually a shogi piece with the symbol for king on it. Which makes sense for Ogumon to have that, because, you know, he's the king in his own eyes. This might be a tough fight. I think it's going to be equally as difficult as it was first time, so I should have enough resources. I'm going to top of my health just in case I get hit by something cheeky. That's a good one, Mal. Just force feeding the healing items. Let's get this on inventory. Just keep attacking them. I forget if there's any easy recruitments around the Gebu Swamp areas. Because I can sort of get there. But I can't remember what a lot of the triggers are to get things. Like the, There we go, fuck them up. Yeah, I think Cherrymon is the one that gives you the most gold in the first place, which you get from the Misty Trees. I mean, not Cherrymon, Shellmon. Health above 500 just in case I get hit by something cheeky. Oh, got him. Oh, one dropped a HP chip. What else did you drop? Recoveries. Bye, dumb guys. Damn, he got away. Can't believe we just let him do it. So Shellmon opens up now. Oh yeah, this was a thing for Shellmon. I forget exactly where you do it. gotta walk randomly and I just hear like the Shellmon going, "Hey, could you like help me?" He's like, "Where are you?" Where is the Shellmon gonna be? Maybe I'll go the way, Gabrymon. You wanna let me through? Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on. Yeah, the Warrior of Light struck. The villain's doing something. Guess we're just gonna let him. Warrior of Light's never killed anyone. Okay. Just fucking shoot him! Shoot him! There we go. Yep, there's the help me. From above, anybody there? Help, the ground is bulging up. You gotta be kidding. He hears some machinery noise. That's the hint for the elevator then. Oh, you gotta take the elevator down, and then that frees Shellmon, you go back out the other way. Is it? I don't know. So if I take the elevator down, that should theoretically do something, and I take the long way around, and... Is that a Skull Greymon? It's just a skull hanging there. What the hell is that thing on the wall? I'm trying to figure out what some of these things are supposed to be. Like, I really love the style of the Digimon artwork. What's my health sitting at? I can take a hit, and I can start healing up in battle. But I kind of want to have a bit more MP, so I can fire off a spinning shot. I should probably switch to another move, because I'm using a lot of MP with these spinning shots. Let's switch off to something a bit more... Let's off the heat laser, just to conserve MP for a bit. So head back out through Ogre Fortress, and then head... I'm trying to figure out how to get to the... Where is this? This door wasn't open earlier. Was it? Am I going mad? Defense chip, can't hold anymore. Well, bugger. What else is here? Super offense chip, yet the rewards in here are very good. Let's see this one. Sirloin can't hold anymore. I need to ditch some items. Like these digit rooms are doing nothing for me. Come on, take the chip, buddy. I don't really need the prickly shroom at all. Per level by +50. And super push in battle, so that's going to be good for a boss fight. I don't think I've got any more inventory space. Yeah, it's only food. Like, it's only a sirloin, so I can get away with that. I think there's a defense chip down here I didn't get. Yeah, there was. Oh, I didn't mean to use them to drop. Now I've got the stuff in the reward room. I'm going to head back out to the elevator. I'm trying to remember how I get around the back end of where Shellmon was. God, the music restarts every time you enter an area, and the Ogremon Fortress music really does grind at you. Just walk on by the mistake I made earlier, just ignore that. Oh, there's a... That's my resource. I could do a bit with a bit more health. Oh, got by him. Ah, happy mushroom. That's hell. North of Free... Oh, yeah, I looked around in Friesland. That makes sense, yeah. And since I already have a vaccine Digimon, I can probably go into the... Yeah, I'll take a sleep here. Because I can go into Friesland, come out, get Shellmon, then I can go into Friesland's the Ice Palace, because I have a vaccine Digimon, and then get completely ruined and never go there again. Is this the Ice Devimon standing there menacingly? And now that I've been in Friesland, I can actually teleport there later. Defense chip! This is perfect. What? I was headed towards your city, and I want to put the talent to good use. What kind of talent? Oh, you don't know about me? I'm famous Digimon as a know-it-all. Never heard of you. And Shellmon doesn't even retort. It's like, I just want to go to the city. And Shellmon, yeah, the main character actually refers to Shellmon as a she. Didn't know that. And I have a sleep as well, so that's a good save point as well. So if anything goes wrong, I could just load him there if I wanted to. But I think safety saving this game is kind of against the spirit of it. Oh, I can't see where I'm going. Like, my main stop here in Friesland is going to be the Ice Palace, because I have the right kind of Digimon to walk in there. But my next Digimon life, I want to aim for a virus type so I can do the Miles-Mon's Mansion. And since I'm nearly at the point where I've got Toy Town, I could even go for a Nimon purposefully, just so I can go to Toy Town and do all the shit there. Here's the Axe Sanctuary. Am I gonna get yeeted out by mysterious force? Nope, I'm allowed to walk in. Perfect. I was right about the typing. I've never actually been here in any of my playthroughs. Like, I've been here as a child, but I've never been here to the point where I can remember anything. Here we go. You know, things go really bad in here, so I'm just gonna beef up as much of my... I'm gonna beef up my defense. I'm just gonna use all the chips here, because the stats will really help. And oh yeah, Mal, I really like the music in this area. The last time I tried to come to the Ice Palace was an old playthrough I had, and it immediately took me to the back dimension. It's like, I want to play the game instead of get hit by the game boss when trying to enter a random area. Oh. This can give me a good gauge for how strong things are in here. Just heat laser. Just do it. Oh no. Well, he was blocking it last time, I think. Was he blocking that? No, I think this is. Yeah, I think I better not fight the enemies here because they're all ice-based. What's the final boss of this dungeon, though? Because if he's not ice, I can probably take him down. We're back to spinning shot then. MP could be a problem if I get into a boss fight and then he's got lots and lots of health. Oh well, one way to find out. Oh boy. Oh, it's a puzzle mansion? That's fine then. Because I know I get Angemon from here, and Angemon's quite important to the... Just fuck him up. Yeah, if I fight him here, I gotta run it and heal real quickly. Just get one more hit. Come on, just get one more hit. Just get an additional one more hit. Ooh. That's a lot of money though. I'm thinking I maybe could have got Phoenixmon because my stats are kind of high enough now if I actually aimed for it. I don't think I'll have enough time to actually go and start grinding stats and try and aim for ultimate though. A training room, just as I was thinking those exact thoughts. What do I need for Phoenixmon if I wanted to try really, really badly for it? 4,000. Oh, 4,000 MP as well. No, fuck that shit. 600 brains. No, that shit ain't happening. If this is a training room, where do I go to progress? Because this is dead end. Probably head back up again. Sometimes I need to go back past the Miramon again. The Miramon need to kick my shit in. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go. Is that a pathway in there? Alright, mate, you wanna move? Yep. I'm not gonna make much progress in here like this. I have to have no encounters, and I have no idea where I'm going. Because this looks like a sealed room down here. But I didn't see any offshoots in that previous corridor. So where am I supposed to go? Yeah, this is a sealed room. There's a place in the north called Iceberg Beach. Rumor has it there's a Digimon that appears at the beach. So that's Whalemon's quest. Which takes me to Ogremon's other fortress. And I think then it opens up Factory Town? If I'm remembering correctly. Or Factorial Town. It's called one of the two. That's overkill. I think the small recoveries are still economically better to buy than the, like the small is better than medium at this point. What day am I on? Day 8. Miramon might be done? So let's have a check down in the drill tunnel. You know, no, my brain, like, getting the 4,000 for HP and MP, like, that's hell if I wanted to go for Phoenixmon. And my weight is hella low because I've not really been feeding it, like, consistently. I've only been feeding it when it's hungry. I need to remember what Shellmon actually brings to the table as well, because I know he brings the notice board, but I don't really know what the notice board gives me in the long run. Because it'll tell me about different Digimon locations, but I don't remember which Digimon it gives. But I think I'm getting to the point where Greymon might just appear in my own city and challenge me, which can lead to huge headaches if you're not prepared to fight him. Like, you go into there to rest as your rookie Digimon, he comes out and just punch you. Thankfully, you can rest at the clinic instead of the house. Yeah, no, it still isn't cleared. Where can I go now to get more stuff? I don't think I'm strong enough for Ancient Dino region. Well, I could be, for all I know. I also don't have it. Well, I suppose I can go to Gekomon and get the fishing rod to start thinking. Well, getting to Beetleland is hell because you have to fish up Digimon. The last time I did that, it took me forever to get him. Like, he was one of the last Digimon I got. I don't think there's any more recruitments I can do in the actual native forest. I think there's like a house someone lives in, but I can't remember how to open the door. Let me go check Shellmon's notice board, see if there's anything interesting there, because if I've opened up a... Oh wait, no, I can get Wheelmon and fight Ogumon again. Because if I can take Ogumon twice, I can sure as hell take him another time. I'm gonna go to the gym and start grinding out some MP though, because I really need that MP. I think Brains gives MP as a secondary stat. Yeah, it does. God, if getting the bonus try stuff was easier, that would be really nice, but oh, it's hell. Like, if you can land free of the gold icons, then you're gonna get 400 of a stat, which is, you know, great. Because if I keep training stats here, eventually my Digimon will need to rest, which is a free heal and save. Oh, hey look, a free rest and save. And I could look back and get Monochromon at any time. Monochromon's probably not a bad thing to do whenever I've got a rookie and I got the stats for an evolution. Because it just passes time more than anything else. How do I sort my inventory? I think I can always sort it in battle. Oh, this is a new day. I should have got the meat from the... Let me go get the meat before getting the bird. There we go. I wasn't deep enough to freeze place to get a teleport to it. Great Canyon's close enough. Because it's right around the corner here. Say I set up here, I'm in Friesland. And from Friesland I can go up and get Wheelmon, and Wheelmon takes me to Ogremon's next fortress, which is just a boss fight. And then from there I get Factorial Town. Oh, hello. Oh, I might just want to run from this one. I have taken no chances against 2 Ice Devimons. If I recall correctly, getting stuff like Devimons in this game are actually kind of difficult. Because you sort of have to try and get a Bakamon. Wait, no, Bakamon's a champion, not a rookie. Oh yeah, that's why I got me last time, I was going straight up there. Yeah, Bakamon's a champion, not a rookie, what am I thinking? Is it? I don't remember which one it is. I can take one. Oh, can I take one? Can I take him? I can take him. Come on, beat him up. There we go, one more hit to finish him. I don't even need a charge to super up, he's like, he's dead. That's a decent amount of money for a random encounter. I'm gonna hold up, get away from that Digimon before I start feeding. No, he's still hungry because he didn't do the animation for being full. Yep, still hungry. If I take the right here, it takes me away from the Ice Sanctuary and takes me to where the Wheelmon is instead. I can help him get Wheelmon, while, since I just got the rumor for him. I forget which way it is. Like, I think north here takes me to the penguin curling, which is genuinely fun. Oh, come on, man. I think it's possible to run away from an encounter, your Digimon gets killed and you're unable to use the item because you're not in the area. And just watch it die, which is wild. Then you go, you can't deserve it sometimes whenever that shit happens. Yeah, that's Frigimon's house. I think if I stay in Friesland long enough, if there's one not suited for it, I'll get a free rescue from Frigimon because I I'm running around. Oh, that's a recruitment one. But I can't use items in the battle against him, so that's hell. But it takes me to the Misty Trees and the Gecko Swamp, which is kind of where I want to be. Because I want to get the Sukamon to get the fishing rod. Now there's a trick to this place that I don't exactly remember. I think I need to find the big tree, Cherrymon, and he'll like remove the mist. Some more MP. The fact these enemies are friendly firing each other is hilarious. You kind of want to fight enemies in groups because they do themselves more damage than they do you. Just hit them, they'll die! There we go. Just keep hitting them, Digimon. Just keep doing them. There we go. And we're good. I wonder what these are supposed to... They look like they're like carvings or petrified Digimon. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're carvings for the sake of Digimon being playful. Also, I do not know my way around this place. I am literally just going blind. I think getting lost here is like a thing that'll just happen unless you get the requirement for beating it. Which might be talking to a different Digimon elsewhere. Yeah, this is... like, I'm getting rerouted here. If I follow this to the north, it's gonna put me back down to the south again. Oh, they got water attacks. This might be bad. No, I'm getting out of here. They can fuck me up if they hit me with that water attack. Because that teardrop thing can put you into a dot. So it'll do about half my health, put me into dot so I can't attack back, and then I'll just probably be stuck like that. Oh. I didn't move fast enough when I came into the screen. Oh, I did not mean to run. Ah, whatever, it's fine. I'm to attack, not run. Where does this even put me? Okay, the room I wanted to be anyway. That's the mistake I made last time. inside the tree. You can hear how confused I am wandering around this place. Like, there's a trick to this, but I just don't remember it. I'll also probably not be streaming any longer. I've actually went past the time I normally jump off. So I think I will probably autopilot back to this the day after this fight and start heading off from there. So let's see how strong this Digimon is. Come on. See, it looks like a good attack in this day. It's an arrow-based attack before I learn it. So let's kill him, see if I can learn that attack. Come on, fuck him up. And one more will do him. Let's see if I learn an arrow cutter move. Nope. No such luck. That's fair though. I'll go back and I'll check my prosperity. Oh, you're eating me out of home. Oh, you're still hungry? Really, mate? Alright, let's head back, check the prosperity, see if Greymon shows up. Yeah, I know about Iceberg Beach. Let's check the prosperity and then see what happens when I walk out. It's only 14, it's not too high. I don't think Greymon shows up until about 2025. Let's check the billboard though. Glad I only have 14 prosperity after pretty much a full day of playing this. That's fair though, it is a long game. I'm gonna go back to Digimon's house. I think I need to rest a bit to get the save to proc. So I'm just gonna train stats at the gym until the sleep prompt happens. And then from there I'm gonna save it and call it for a day. So what did I need for Phoenix Man? I needed 4,000 HP and I needed 600 brains and 4,000. Yeah. Oh, it'll take a while to get 4,000 HP. There's a lot more efficient ways of training though, like there's Leomon's training area later in the game. Yeah, what was it? It was 4,000, 4,000, 400, 600. Which is a lot, you know, it's a lot to build up. Oh, there we go. Well, there's the sleep plant. And that's a good place to start leaving it. I'm probably going to come back to this sometime soon, since I do enjoy this game. But it is rather long. So I'm going to save the game, and I'm going to call things here. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I know the start of the game can be a little bit boring during all the setup, but hopefully you got a good idea of what Digimon World 1's like. With that, I'll see y'all.